Good morning, my loves. It's morning right now. I thought we would do a short and sweet little fascia rinse, little body rinse, wake it up. So nothing crazy, just nice rolly, wavy, spirally movements to wake up the body. We'll begin standing on the mat so you can make your way to your space. Yeah, so just connecting feet down into the ground and Um, bringing awareness to the feet. So light heels, soft spring in the knee, and this responsive quality of the paw pressing down spongy to the ground. And there's like this sensitivity with the toes that they kind of snuggle in. You can feel them connected, almost like they could be sending roots down and down into the ground. And as you shift the weight from paw to paw, and just letting the body calibrate. You might start to find an organic sway, shoulders soft, wide. Maybe even this spiral sort of infinity quality moves in where you can kind of like sweep and sweep and sweep and just keeping everything super soft, filling wide into the back of the heart, shoulders soft, arms sort of like dead weight a little bit, not holding too much. And then we'll do one of my favorite things right now, which is to move energy. And so invoke your inner magician and start to sweep as though you could inform the shape and the space of your energy field. And so it doesn't have to look like anything. There's no right or wrong. Just working with your arms, working with the movement, sweeping around. And get as wide and big as you want, or as small. Bend your arms. You can imagine you have a ball between your hands, sort of sweeping and feeling the pulse of energy between your hands, between your arms, and the space all around. Scoop. And you can sweep wide, reaching to the sides. And just exploring anything that feels juicy, whoosh, magical. And then just bringing it back in. Shoulders can glide, slide, side to side. Find a pocket of stillness. Ground into the toes, feel them snuggle into the ground. Lift length into the belly, ribs rising, head floating up towards the sky. And take a big breath in through the nose. Exhale, release and let it go. And do that again. Fill up, breathe in, and let it go. And take one more, breathing into the fullness of your rib space, all sides, breathing wide, lifting up, opening up with the breath. Out the mouth, let it drop. Mm-hmm. Now let's scoop the arms forward, cross your wrists, a little wrist cross connection. Sit the hips back, keep the belly long, and start to reach wide side to side. So sitting back and then pulsing wide from side to side. And there's a soft resistance in your wrists, so that can inform a deeper stretch as you bloom this side of the ribs. Allow your belly to melt soft. And keep the heart lifted, rising wide on all sides if you can. And notice if your chin is dropped into your chest and just lift it out a little bit. So working with a long and open belly, a long and open neck, and just sliding side to side, hips draw back root wide. Notice the toes, keep them connected. And just working that lift, that gentle rise into the side, into the back. Resisted wrists as you reach, opening yourself up. Last little pulse, and then come back through center. Arms can just wiggle out. So I'm pretty obsessed with the Qigong movement of serving rice. So we'll serve some rice, and the idea is that you keep the palm of your hand open to the sky as though you had rice in it. You're not trying to drop it. So serving rice, first you'll take the pinky side, it sort of scoops up towards the sky, towards your head, sweeping it up, back, around, wide to the side, and then draws back by the ribs. And then we scoop back, twisting the hand, whoosh, start again. Yeah, and so just finding your flow, don't think about it too much. We're just drawing spirals, big circles with the arms. And once you've got the movement and your body will catch it, might take a little bit. When I first was learning it, I was like, oh my God, why can't I do this? I can't get it. But when your mind is in the way, your body cannot be the expert that it is. But don't worry, your body will get it. And so you can go big and you can kind of spring it sitting and reach and whoosh, long stretch into the side body. Yeah. We'll do two more on this side. Whoosh. Working out shoulder mobility. Whoosh. And then wiggle it out. Other side, whatever side you're doing, because it doesn't matter. And taking the pinky side, lifting it up forward like it's scooping towards your forehead, towards the sky, is scooping over, wrapping back, wrapping wide, down by the ribs, and then spiraling back, scoop, whoosh, towards the head, back around and by the ribs, whoosh. And keeping the palm facing up if you can. Mm-hmm. And again, keeping the mind as much out of the way as you can. I know it's hard. I was like, no, this movement is impossible when I first learned it, was learning it. Oh, but trust that the body knows. And now it's like one of my favorite things. You can get so deep and wide into the shoulders, into the side body, even into the belly. Big reaches. Take two more on this side. Whoosh. Last one. And then just wiggle, 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 wiggle. Yeah. Over the heels and narrow them in. We'll take a deep squat, move the knees wide, come all the way down. Walk your hands forward, plant them to the ground like anchors, hands rooted down. And draw your chin into the chest, and as you do, bloom the back of your ribs up. Take off your knees from side to side. And with your hands, there can be like a push-pull energy. So you draw length into the back ribs. The space along the lumbar spine. Feel stretch, feel lift, pushing the ground down and away, dragging it back. Could even go deep, really letting the knees spin and lifting long into the side body. Whoosh. Sound effects are recommended. Yeah. Fix your feet so they're parallel forward. Keep your belly connected to your thighs. Send your hips up to the sky. Take a fold. Now, bend the knees as much as you need. You don't need to be aggressive for the hamstrings. And then think about digging your toes forward to send or root your femurs wide and up. Hands can rest to the ground. Wiggle out the head, shake the shoulders a little bit, loosen yourself up. And then just shifting the weight from paw to paw. Let your heart dangle side to side. As you weight a paw, it can push down. You'll feel a little light up, lifting, rooting the femur up high, high up into the hip socket. Mhm. Yeah, find a little bit of stillness. Dig your toes, root your hips. Like a ragdoll, roll up, 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 nice and slow, all the way back up to a standing position. Lift your chin, calibrate here, big breath in. Exhale, let it go. Yeah, let's sweep the hands, connect both behind the skull. Hands a little high, supporting the back of the head. And the elbows narrow forward so we stay wide through the back of the shoulder blades. You'll notice that when you take the elbows out to the sides, the shoulder blades come together, collapsing space for the thoracic spine. So we draw them forward, we open up space, we keep that back wide. And we're going to draw the hips back, sit, and push through the paw, lift, belly stretch, reach your heart up. Supporting the head, sit back, push through the feet, rise up, long stretch, lift the ribs away from the hips. Notice if you can keep your hips rooted just a little bit instead of sending them forward. Yeah. So pushing down, root the hips and rise, lift, open, long to the sky. You can work with your breath. Inhale, lifting you up. Exhale, sitting you back. And instead of taking your heart forward like this, keep the heart long, lifted up, belly long, lifting up. Reach it and take it. Whoosh, eyes to the sky if you like. And draw your hips back, chin to chest, round into the back of the heart. A little glide from side to side, rinse the back, and breathe into the space, feeling wide like you could lift back, heart back, ribs up, blooming, lifting, gliding from side to side. And can you keep your belly soft? Maybe the lumbar moved into its natural curve. Yeah, sit your hips back, let your belly soften and rise yourself back up. Big stretch. Yeah. Take one more. And release it. A little wiggle. Yeah, let's step the feet wide and wide. Hands slide down the tops of the thighs. Dig the toes forward to send your hips back. Hovered heels, paws press wide, connect into the butt. And then press your knees like they could push up into your hands. Maybe your pelvic floor slides wide, opening yourself up. We'll do that again. Little bend. And then dig to extend, root the femurs back. Hovered heels, just the tiniest little hover, paws press wide. And then push the knees up into the hands. Feel your sits bones go zoop wide, widening the pelvic floor. Well, I'll take that one more time. A little bend. Dig to extend, root back. Pause, press wide, soft hover of the heel. Engage the glute. Knees lift, open wide through the pelvic floor. Hold that and drop your shoulders from side to side, pressing to the inner knee. A little dip, side to side. Let's make it a little bit more fluid, a little bit more dancey. So almost that prowly kind of energy where you're just scooping infinities with your shoulders. You're letting the legs sort of rock side to side. Imagine that. Yeah, prowly energy. like you could liquefy it. Hey, dig the toes, lift the butt wide up, hands down to the mat, step your feet back, hands and feet. Find this place, hands as wide as the shoulders at least, feet as wide as the hips is nice. Maybe even a little wider helps to just open space for the pelvic floor. And find a little pulse, bending, extending, reaching through the heart. Yeah, the eyes can look ahead of the hands because we're not thinking about collapsing the shoulders like in downward dog. We're thinking about holding that lift, that wide space between the shoulder blades. Why? It supports the thoracic spine to lift into its natural curve. Mhm. Little pedal of your heels. Tick tock the hips side to side. And get a little bit juicier. Deeper bends into the knees. Wider slides of the ribs side to side. You might notice that as the ribs glide one way, and the head and the hips move the opposite way. Use your hands. Push the ground away. Use your feet. Dig, drag, push wide to the sides. Push down and back. And lower the knees down to the mat. Untuck the toes. Use the top of the foot. Link it in to draw the hips back. Knees press wide. Ripple, roll through the spine. Yeah, hips draw back. Knees press wide. Light up, lengthen the belly. And ripple it forward. Working with this breath, open yourself up. As you're drawing the hips back, the hands can energetically be like dragging down and back. You'll feel a little stretch in the deltoid into the lat. And then ripple. And as you're rolling forward, strong push of the mat away. Get as wide and full through the back shoulder blades as you can. If it feels okay for your body, you're welcome to roll forward onto the base of the thigh. Let your hips dip low, prop your heart up high, and tick-tock your knees from side to side with little shoulder dips. So as the heels go to the right shoulder dips down. And as the heels go over to the left shoulder dips down. And there's just this kind of like sending the hips back as you kick your heels towards your butt. Whoosh. If it doesn't feel okay, don't do it. Well, that's the rule. Listen to your body. Yeah. When your heels drop over to the left, hang out there, lift up the right leg, stretch it over to the left side and push the mat away. Almost like the left elbow bends a lot, but the right arm is pushing strong and we're getting so long through the right side body. Long stretch, breathe into it, reach the toes, push the ground away, open up. Come back, two knees to the mat and take the heels over to the right. Left knee lifts, stretch it back, push the ground away. The right elbow will bend a lot. And the left hand can push the ground away. Long stretch through your left side. Toes reaching. Breathe into your body. Yeah, come back. Two knees to the mat. And pull yourself back. Take child's pose. Can sneak the knees wide if that feels nice. I like knees wide. And if it's a little aggressive for your shoulders here, you're always welcome to take wide elbows, make a little fist stack, land your forehead to your hands. And then just breathe into your heart space, fill into the back, fill into the sides, let yourself ground. And take maybe one or two more breaths. Mhm. And roll yourself onto your heels. Yes. We'll lift onto off of the heels, but connect the top of the foot a little bit. So there's a little bridge in the ankle. Ankle is lifted a little bit. And the top of your foot is pressing down and dragging back a little bit to create a strength here. It's not high on the toes. It's on the base of the foot or the top of the foot. So find that. Arms can reach forward, soft. Gonna lift the hips, then take some sweep reaches. So left hand connects to your left heel. Right arm is going to sweep low, reach wide over towards the left side. Left hand pushes the heel away, reach, eyes follow the hand. And then sit back. Right hand to heel. Left arm sweeps low. Draw wide over to the right side, long stretch. Eyes follow the hand. Sit, hand to heel. Sweep low, bloom the low right ribs. Reach, open. Sit back. Hand to heel. Sweep low, reach, sweep open. We're kind of drawing the hips back a little bit, lengthen through the belly. One more time to each side, sit. Hand to heel, hand pushes the heel away, reach it out, open it up. Option two, sweep a circle if it feels okay. Next side, sit. Hand to heel, draw low, sweep wide over to the right side, long stretch. Reach it. Your option to wrap it and sit back. Hands to the thighs, let yourself just sit back onto the heels, feel it, take a breath in, let it go. Take another one. Walk your hands back forward, hands and knees. Draw the hips back and slide wide into the side ribs, gliding side to side. Just let it be fluid, let it be flow. And so just rinsing out space into the sides of the ribs. Yeah, back through center. And prop the heart up, big barrel rolls, whoosh, filling so much space. Like you're drawing a big circle around the axis of your spine. Taking a couple in one direction, sweeping as wide as you can, lifting as full into the back as you can, pushing the ground away, wide space. And then switch, rinse it the other way, big whoosh, sweep, lift into the roll, fill the back. One more big sweep, wide lifting, so full through the back, through the ribs, through the spine. Yeah. Cross your ankles, walk the hands back. Sit onto your bum. Scoot yourself forward a little bit if you need. Hands can support behind. Feet as wide as the mat. We'll tick-tock the knees from side to side. The heels, the feet can dig down. Push the ground away, especially if you have a sticky mat. And just it should sort of shift the stretch to the space in the low lumbar zone, just above your hip. Yeah. Come down onto the ground, forearms to back. Feel this place. Maybe lift up your butt, place it back down. allowing the lumbar to lift into its natural curve is nice. Allowing the belly to be long and open is nice. We'll lift the knees into the air to 90-degree. Arms can stretch up high. Active twist will move with the breath. Knees move to the right, arms to the left. Inhale, expand, big stretch, open wide as you can. Exhale to move to the other side. And an inhale, big stretch, expand, open, push. Exhale to draw in. Work with your own flow, reaching. There's like this tensegrity of reach, of hold, of float quality. You want to keep the belly lit up and long, head pressing back, opening through the neck. And each time we expand, it's like we're kicking energy through the heels. Push, press, reach back, head presses back, open the neck. Push, push, and back. And take one more over to the left. And come back, get your hands to your knees, little rock side to side. Yeah. And place your left foot down to the ground. Interlace your hands behind the right thigh. Let your thigh be a heavy weight into your hands so that your arms pull long and your shoulder blades slide wide on the back. Notice where your head is in space. If your chin's drawn into the chest, just gentle press back, lift the chin out of the neck. And we're just sort of finding a micro pulse, like we're reaching the heel up, rooting the femur down. And your hands act as feedback for your hamstring, for your thigh to press away into. You slide your hands up and down the back at different points of connection, lifting, squishing. And just support the back of your leg, big circles with your ankle in one direction. Switch the direction. Yeah. Soft bend into your left, what is your right knee. We're just going to flop ourselves over to the left side, so lying on left side body. Left hand is going to move to connect to the outside edge of your right thigh, and right hand's going to move to catch to your butt. You want to hook in so you have a good grip. You're going to guide your butt back. You might scoot your hips back, feels right to me. And then we're kicking the right leg over to the left. As we widen the glute back, we could imagine we're kicking energy through the heel, but also rooting the femur back. And the left hand, again, acts as feedback for our thigh to push away into. You might take both hands to the outside edge of your thigh from the hamstring, down maybe by the knee, start there, little lift, squish, slide your tissues. So the hand to body connection creates information, creates that sensory feedback, allows us to connect a little bit more to our body, to what the heck is going on here. Okay, roll it back. So that's known as fascial molding. Lift your hips, neutralize. We'll switch sides. Interlace your hands behind the left thigh. And check it here. It's cool if you can get your knee towards your nose and that, but chances are you've smushed your lumbar down to the ground. So just try if you can, to maintain the pubis bone moving down towards the ground, a little lift into the lumbar spine, just that natural curve that supports your back. And now you've probably lost some flexibility. That's okay. It just means you're going to move with the integrity of your body. So when your spine is aligned, then you're going to move in a way where you're not overstretching. Yeah, so the hands interlace, and we use these hands as feedback to press the thigh away into. And the idea is we reach the heel up, little micro pulse, and root the femur down. So lengthening through the leg. Hands can slide up and down the back of the thigh, and the toes can soften towards your nose. So instead of pointing up or just flaccid, you'll find a little inner ankle engagement, soft toes, soft top of the foot. Yeah. Support the back of your leg, draw some big circles with your ankle. Switch those circles opposite way. Yeah, yeah. Take a soft bend into the left knee, right hand to the outside edge of the left thigh, left hand to your butt. Flop yourself over to the right side this time. Little scooch of the hips back feels right. And then as you guide your butt back, you're literally like pulling the flesh back, pulling it back and up towards your sacrum. Yeah. And we're kicking the leg away into the feedback of your right hand. So widening, mounding the tissues back and up as we reach the left leg over to the right, pushing through the heel, pushing away into the right hand. You can take both hands, starting down by the knee, sort of lift and squish, slide your hands along your flesh, and just bringing your tactile awareness through manipulation, right? So bringing this sensation into your hands, feeling more, moving energy here. Mhm. Okay, come back, 2 feet to the mat. Use them, lift your butt, neutralize. Sweep your arms back, wide V. Yeah, and let your knees drop from side to side. And this can be quite a basic movement. Yeah, or we could sort of luxuriate in this, whereas the knees drop over to the left, the right arm can stretch back, head can press back, and we can get so long, opening through the right side body. And as your knees drop over towards the left arm can reach back, head can press back, and you can get this beautiful stretch of leg through the left side body. And side to side, just a couple times, rinsing. You might even let your heart roll and then unwind. And then rolling and whoosh and unwind. And come back, neutral center. Extend your legs out long. Lift, widen your glutes towards your sacrum. Widen your base. And take your hands to either side of your ribs and scooch the ribs away from the hips. Lengthen the belly, lengthen the spine. You wrap yourself in a hug and rock side to side. Arms lift into the sky, wrists crossed, reach wide. Maybe you reach wide and high, lifting, lengthening into the belly. And then take your hands, connect them behind your neck, fingertips on either side, and just lift and gentle massage opportunity. You can even work into the occiput, that little bony protrusion in the base of your skull, occipital lobe there, sliding the fingers down along the spine, lifting the chin tips back, softening the traps. Yeah. Even just holding your neck is really lovely. And then let your arms just rest by your side. Link the heels in, flap your feet forward and back, body rock. It's kind of like a defragmentation, letting yourself drop into rest and digest space, parasympathetic zone. And then drop it, find stillness, and just be with your breath. And softening into easy flow, letting it move, seamless. Inhale to exhale, like a wave. Yeah, please stay for as long as you have. I love you. Grateful to see you, to have you. Yeah, if you want to move with me, you can find me on my online movement studio, Daily Ritual. Links are in the section below here. And subscribe to this channel. I'm committed to pumping it with some, I don't know, content that I like. I might talk to you sometimes. I might do some movement because movement is my life. Um, the body is where we the body is the awakening. Um, yeah, so I love you and connect in. Tell me how this felt in your body. Tell me what you need. Find me below, hook yourself up. Namaste.